round 1, I think we got some Adrian Sullivan action. Oh dear. There we go. Now everything looks nice except for the preview card. So 2 colonnades, kind of a tilt, but we're keeping. Nothing resembling a Thopter combo piece in our hand, but I think that's alright. Got a lot of card drawing. One Swept Heath is scary, especially since we're on the draw. Probably going to get like Hate Baird right out. Ooh, Champion of the Parish. Love it. Island? It's not bad. Not bad. Champion of the Parish. What's up? Ooh, Ally Encampment. Adrian got a little spice. Not surprising. God, I wish I was on the play, or wish I didn't have these colonnades. I'm just going to get annihilated. Ugh. More do-nothings. Come on, deck. Let me get a do-something, like an island. An island, and then maybe an explosives. Yeah, that's not good for me. So explosives can take out the champion. I assume everything in his deck is a human, so I think killing the Blade Master is just better. Kind of risky, I guess, with like the ally encampment, but I can always just target the champion or just trade it for an encampment in his turn. Fun fact, this picks up from play. Target ally you control, not graveyard, which is what a lot of people, including myself, initially thought. Okay, okay. So not an island that deals us damage. That's okay, though. So we could just pass and thirst. Also hold open Remand Spell Snare, which might be good if he just plays a 2-drop. So I think I'm just going to do that, because I'd much rather be able to use my more expensive cards, and then I can use Seer Visions to fill in my curve. Yep, so I think I just want to remand this and then snare it. And hope that he just replays the Akum. That thing deals a lot of damage too. Card is just a beast. Oh no, a 3-drop. That's so bad for me. I wonder if fetching immediately gave it away. But it gave me like backdoor outs to like drawing a path off the remand. Just being able to do that, so. Yeah, kind of a tilt. Like, basically if I remand, or if I snare it, then I save remand, but if he has like a 1-mana spell, it's really bad for me. So I wanted to have him invest the 2, but now I think I'm probably pretty dead. So if oh yeah, okay. So we found a path, so we're not dead. Get to snare the Akum and path the champ. If you had a Cavern of Souls, we'd be pretty dead. So smart Adrian, playing around the spell snare. Dead, I think. You may have ally creatures you control. Yeah. I think he might only have one basic in his deck, so I kind of want to take a look, but it's probably correct for him to just not get a basic here, even if he did have a second one. He does have a second one, okay. But I think I am dead. 3, 6, 7, 8. That should be lethal. Yep. So, showed me a forest. Got him good. Well, Timely's coming in, even though they're pretty bad against Evangel. Sunlance is just actually seems like rancid here, which is kind of disappointing. So, I don't have much action. I kind of want to get these remands out of my deck. Maybe Spreading Seas is good. Guess I could just have Vendilion. Vendilion's also not great. Could try to Sunlance, Battle Singer, but then it's kind of already done a bunch of damage. I could try and rock the Jace B. Maybe Vendilion's just better. So yeah, did not have time to actually cast the Thirst there. Being on the draw stinks. You want to know what's good in Modern? Loaded dice. Alright, so we are keeping this one. I kind of just want to get like Plains Hallowed Fountain with these two. Which could be kind of awkward if I want to like path next turn, but also keep my 2 cards off Serum Visions, like if it was Sword of the Meek and Thopter Foundry, but I think it's okay. Well, there's Sword of the Meek, so bottom the other lands, top the other Serum Visions. Alright, so it has Cavern in this game, but we don't have a lot of counter spells, so I think that's okay. Could certainly draw on a counter spells, and then that would not be great. Alright, have no fear, the champ is here. So what do we want to do? Do we want to path this thing right away so we don't take a bunch of damage and then just try and wrath the follow-up stuff? Or should we just like play Sword? Yeah, we should probably just play Sword. Because I think he's like, I'm on the play, and by the time I wrath, he's just going to play like a 2 and a 3 drop. So I think that's going to be like pretty favorable for me. And if I path the champion, and then he goes 2-3, he might have like a good Battle Singer turn, which I really don't want. So I would like to have Wrath and then Path as a follow-up. Maybe I'm at like 10 life or something. Pretty tough if he has triple 1-drop. Maybe we'll draw Explosives. This is a good draw. This is like 3 Wild McConnells. But this deck gets to just play 8 Wild McConnells. Pretty powerful. Powerful stuff. I guess he probably has Collected Company in his deck. So that's good for me. We have the combo on top. So that's going to be our follow-up post-Wrath. again. We're obviously trying to disguise the Wrath of God. Maybe I should not have played the Plains, actually. Ooh, Battle Singer's going to be a million damage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13? I'm at 3? So I probably need to path. Path so I don't take 5 extra damage. That seems worth it since I have Thopter Foundry on top. I really don't want to go to 3 life. It's not like their deck has a lightning bolt or whatever, but I don't see any reason. Don't see any reason to not do that. Could just play Thopter Foundry and make 2 tokens, but if he has Evangel, then I believe I'm dead. I'm almost certainly dead. Wrath of God. Kill all your stuffs. It's main phase company, yeah. So I should probably side in Dispel instead of the rando Vendilion. Actually, like, pathed him into it too, which is pretty sick. So, company into a couple 2/2s. Oh, 3/3s, actually. Man, company's good with stuff like this. The ally triggers and, like, the Thalia's lieutenants. Maybe Adrian broke it. Maybe he broke it. So I am going to make 2 Thopters before he can do anything. And this should be the point where hopefully I win, but because of Kabira Evangel, I'm not actually sure if that's the case. The company, so like Evangel Battle Singer game. Okay, I'm down with those. The new and the old fighting side by side. Is there a trampling ally? It's probably really expensive. So here I could Thirst, try to get ahead, but this is just one of those spots, I think, where I would prefer actually to just make my land drops, but could certainly be wrong. I think I'm good for an attack. Should probably sack Sword a couple times on my turn, but oh well. No, stop using your caverns. How am I supposed to snare your stuff? I'm just gonna yield to all this because this is nonsense. I don't care about any of this. Probably very similar to how he feels about my Thopter Sword stuff. Can't actually yield to the sword though, because it goes in the graveyard, becomes a new object. So if he has Evangel, I need to cast Thirst. But if no Evangel, I just get to keep blocking and attacking back. So can't really attack with a 2/2 because I can just block with whatever ends up with the sword on it. So I could take out the champion. I don't think that's really worth it, though. So now might be the turn I thirst. Stone is D's, explosives are D's. Could explosives for 2 and kill all my combo stuff. It's like kind of annoying. I think I just want to discard Thirst and Snare. Because I do want to start picking apart his stuff. And then I'll have Ruins Explosives. So I'm not sure what I want to do first. Maybe it's just Explosives for 1 to kill Freeblade Champion. Gotta make sure I don't die to Evangel, though. So yeah, we'll play Explosives for 2, I guess. And not sure what I can really attack with, so I'm just going to attack with nothing. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to have to blow this Explosives or not. Probably will. Well, I guess the good thing is I don't necessarily have to blow it. I only have to blow it if he plays Evangel. So 6 attackers, I have 4 blockers. I might just take some damage here. And they might cast another company, it looks like. So this game's pretty interesting. This is like Thopter Sword kind of KOs them, but we still have to keep playing, kind of. Which is where if I had like a time sieve to model 4, I could just kill them, which would make it easier, but it's still kind of unnecessary. So I lose this Thopter, but end up gaining some life, which I kind of need. possible I just take the 1 turn off, make a bunch of Thopters, and then blow the explosives. Could also just like stone the survivalist now too. Because I have explosives, maybe I just want to stone the champion. I think I should just pass. Yeah, that was expected. So I find it unlikely that he brought in any sideboard hate, so it is basically me just trying to kill him while also just being aware of the fact that he can just like assemble a board presence very quickly with Collected Company. Jesus. That was a lot of triggers. Clone copying 1 mana card is smart in the face of explosives, but makes my stone better, actually, which is kind of funny. So I can make 6 tokens and then blow explosives for 2. And then probably rebuy explosives on 1, so I get to clear their board and I'll still have some Thopteros left over. Oh, and I can stack it so I still get to keep the Sword of the Meek too. Which is pretty dope. So our decks are both pretty annoying to play online, but here we are, having the time of our lives. How many blockers do I... Well, it doesn't even matter how many blockers I need, because I have to make the maximum amount of Thopters anyway. So do this, response to the sword coming back, pop explosives, get our sword back anyway. And then we can upkeep to get our explosives back, kill all their 1-drops. And we're looking pretty good. So realistically, game was not really in question. There was a couple turns where Evangel might have killed me, or like Company into Evangel plus Battle Singer might have killed me. Tilt. Fourth Company? Man, I shouldn't have pathed him. He would just have the worst hand right now if I just never cast Path to Exile. So I want to blow the explosives for 1. So basically just work down their board as much as possible and then rebuy my Thopter Foundry next turn and just kill them over the course of 2 turns. And then basically hope I have like Path, Timely Wrath in game 3 because I don't think I'm really winning otherwise. But this should do it. I don't think I can lose any Battle Singer draws. Yeah, thankfully it doesn't give other allies haste too, because that'd be busted. Alright, so could play Spreading Seas. I guess there might be enough things where I could Sunlands. There's like Survivalist Battle Singer. I still don't think that's enough. I need to cut a Thirst. Maybe like a Muddle. Muddle counters Company. Spell Snare is so good if he doesn't have a Cavern, though. Maybe I just don't want the other Thirst. It's possible I could just not find the combo in time, though, which would be pretty annoying. It's kind of the same deal with Muddle, but Muddle's so slow. Thirst can at least find me a removal spell, like get me closer to Wrath. So yeah, this should be the deck that I'm like good against, but I actually think I'm probably really bad against it. It's like, oh, he's just got a pile of creatures and like collecting companies? Sign me up. And then it's like, oh, no, Kabir Evangel can't beat it. Possible they took out the Evangels. At least for game 2. So this hand has the cards that we want minus lands, but we're going to mulligan. Oh, I guess I can move this over a little bit again. There we go. Ah, still no land. Alright, we got lands. I mean, ideally, I have like a Wrath to catch me up and not just a Path to Exile, because I have to path like all of his stuff. But I don't even have like second white. I just like don't have a lot of resources, period. Hard for me to bottom that card, though. Because it does buy me a bunch of time. It also just like gives him the mana to cast his collecting companies, which sucks. Might not need this upkeep stop again. So, ally encampment, no cavern. That's good, but again, we don't have counterspells right now. Let's get the Fountain. No need to take 2 and path right now. Just Seer Visions on our turn. Well, there's Wrath and Timely. We have Ghost Quarter to fix us for the Wrath, but we also drew an Explosives. Huh. So what if I go top, path your Blade Master, And then the stupid Ghost Quarter's killing me because of explosives. So I can't go Serum EE on 2. Maybe should have just cast Serum Visions there. Because I kind of want to take a point so that my Timely gains me life anyway. Got the Hallowed Fountain for the Shapeshifter. Also maybe some sideboard cards. Ooh, the Envoy. The Envoy cometh. Yeah, this actually just gains me more life to take it and then path it. Just kind of silly, but is what it is. So we go up to 21. I can probably trade with the Envoy. If not, at least we have like some chumpers. And then hopefully it overextends into our explosives and potential Wrath of God. And that's about it. That's the plan. Company. Yes. Just need that 4th land. Hopefully it's not the Celestial Colonnade Temple of Tilt. So Champ, Shapeshifter. Oh, please copy the Champ. Don't copy the Survivalist. Oh, smart. Can just explode away the ones. Yeah, I guess they have to copy the Survivalist and put another counter on this Survivalist. That makes sense. That guy's just ripped, too. Look at that. Boom. Strong enough to survive alone, smart enough to want companions at my side. That's a good quote. What about you, Expedition Envoy? Yep, nope. You're way worse. Champion? Yeah, that one's not bad. I like the survivalist flavor text. Yeah. I don't like the word plucky. I just don't like it. Survivalist knows what's up. So I could cast Serum Visions, dig towards white mana for Wrath. Or I could just explode some 1-drops. Could get greedy and do both. Well, bricked. Bottom, ship the turn. I wish we were not down 2 resources this game. Hada. I should yield to these. So I can explode away some 1s on my turn. So I could also just not block here and then try and block the 5 again next turn, but I think I should just block while I can. I think he's holding up for company post-Wrath, which is smart. Okay. Lots of triggers. So definitely attacking me for 10. Oh, I guess he can encampment back some 1s if he wants to. Maybe I should have just pathed a survivalist last turn. I don't know. If he encampments a 1 and just replays it, that's actually great, because then if I draw a 4th land, it just gets even sweeter. Land, please. Land, please. If you don't have Evangel, it might not be that bad either, because I can just Timely again, but land would obviously make things much simpler. So Evangel is the full 20, I think. I think I'll just take the 4. This kind of incentivizes him to cast Company now, but... So maybe he just doesn't have Company. Ugh, this is a tilt. This is a tilt. So I get a block and a path. Take 5 damage. What if he has like negate or something? I can't imagine he has like too many blue sources. So I find it hard to believe he can actually counter my stuff. But what turn is it? Turn 8? And I cast 2 Serum Visions? Come on, deck, killing me. This would put me to 2. Tilt? You suck, deck.